I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do a really quick energy check-in. This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements, because sometimes those will resonate more. I do offer personal private readings. They are recorded. You can get all the information in the description box. If you're watching this on TikTok, just click my bio and click the link to my Instagram, and that's where you will find all the information. The readings will range from 20 to about 150. I also do birth chart readings, medium readings, all that stuff. And there's usually a 24-hour turnaround rate, with the exception of Sunday and Monday. All right. And then that would be a 48-hour turnaround rate. All right, so Aquarius. Let us see what messages the guides have. So this is just going to be a check-in with your current energy whenever you're watching this, and what your guides want you to know. I feel like there's a need to slow down, be more present, that they're repeating that over and over and over. Be more present, especially in your conversations with other people, especially with in conversations with people that you talk to quite often. Because when we, the longer we know people, the more we tend to have a lot of assumptions made. And so sometimes because of that, we're listening, but we're not really listening. I feel like there's something that's getting lost in the translation. And if you slow down and be more present in the moment with the conversations that you're having, you'll see it. Also, when you're communicating with other people, if you're finding that other people aren't understanding, you feel like other people aren't understanding what you're saying, the same thing, slow down and be more present as you're speaking. That might help bring more understanding. Some people don't there's this message about being able to read the room. But in the sense, like, pay attention to people when you're talking to them, because some of what you're saying just might be going over their head. You're like Aquarius is like very expansive with their thinking, and they're very expansive with the way that they communicate. They tend to be more like outside of the box kind of people. And not everybody will get that. And that doesn't mean you need to change the way that you communicate or change who you are, but just kind of be more present and kind of pay attention to see if maybe like the people that you're communicating with just aren't getting it. What other messages are wanting to come through? Be very mindful of your self-talk. You should talk to yourself the same way that you would talk to somebody that you loved. In order to create any change outside of you, you have to create or change what's going on inside of you. If you want to change the way that people see you, you have to change the way that you feel about yourself. Whatever change you're wanting to create outside of you, you have to start within yourself. If you're constantly saying to yourself that my life sucks, then that's what you're going to keep seeing. If you're constantly saying to yourself, I never attract the right people, that's what you're going to see. So it's like, it's really important to change your self-talk. I'm also getting this message for some of you that it's time to let go. It's something has been something has it's like you're battered and bruised. My daughter drew this, and I just thought it was really a really significant message. So frogs represent healing. Frogs have the ability to be in a toxic environment. I hope I'm right on this. I remember reading this somewhere, but they can be in a toxic environment and transmute it. Oh God, I forgot how. Oh, and so I'm not going to go any further with that. I'm sorry. I remember reading somewhere that like frogs like can be like in toxic water, but their skin will change it. Like it won't be toxic to them. So they can withstand toxic environments, but that does not mean that they don't need healing, right? That doesn't mean that they should stay in those environments consistently, right? Again, I don't know. I should probably stop talking, but I feel like that's a message for you. It's like just because you can continue to, just because you know how to withstand the toxic situation that you're in, or you know the toxic environment that you're in, doesn't mean that you need to keep fighting through it, right? Just because you can handle the triggers, the negative way that somebody treats you, doesn't mean that you're supposed to keep withstanding it. Just because you're strong doesn't mean that you need to keep sitting in situations that are forcing you to be strong. You cannot heal in the same environment that is hurting you. And just because you have the power to heal yourself doesn't mean you need to keep putting yourself in situations that you have to keep healing from. Surrendering is not giving up. It's knowing that you deserve better. Let's see if we can get more clarity on this. You're in this really beautiful period of growth. You're in this period of starting something new. But it's like you keep telling the same story. You keep repeating the same story in your head over and over and over again. I feel like you might be kind of trying to do this all alone, or you're not letting anybody know that you need help. Or you're connected to people. It's like the people that you're connected to are just kind of like going with the flow, having fun, doing whatever makes them happy, and you're kind of taking the brunt of that. You're kind of taking on all the responsibility, or you're dealing with all of this stuff, but you're not letting other people know. It's like you're in this beautiful energy of manifesting something new. If you're watching this around, I'm putting this out on the 26th of April. There's a new moon in Taurus on the 27th, and so that's about manifesting. It's about manifesting new intentions, setting new intentions, and Taurus is the energy of commitment, of pleasure, of enjoyment, of, you know, putting energy into the things that we value. And it's like you're stepping into all of this new energy, but you continue to tell yourself the same story. And if you continue to tell yourself the same story, you'll keep manifesting the same thing. It could be for some of you, the people that you're connected to are not supporting the change that you are trying to initiate. It's like you have changed and evolved and become this person that you're proud of, but you're connected to people that still want to talk about the old version of you, or still want to bring up your past, and you can't evolve when you're connected to people who just want to keep bringing up your past. So let me see if I can get a little more clarity on this. Yeah, let's use this. So a little bit more, how are you showing up in this energy? You're showing up as Three of Pentacles. So in the, you know, in this space of like building solid foundations, in a space of even like building healthy relationships, leaning on your support system, looking for a support system. Oh, look at the difference. Okay. So Three of Pentacles is like building something together, building something with another person, building something solid with another person. The Three of Cups is celebrating with other people. And I feel like that's what you need to be able to differentiate between. Are the people that you're connected to just there to have fun, just there to celebrate, or are they supporting what you're building? Are the people that you're connected to celebrating your hard work, or are they helping you build to what you're working towards? Yeah, this is definitely asking you to evaluate your partnerships, evaluate your connections, evaluate how much balance and harmony exists between you and the people you're connected to. You're moving in a good direction, especially financially, especially in regards to stability. Like you're following your dream, you're following your passion, you're following your path. You know what it is that you want to create, you know what it is that you want to manifest. But I feel like there's people that you're connected to. Like you need to make sure that the people that you're connected to are supporting this vision that you're working towards. Three of Wands. You're in a period of growth. There's a lot of threes here. So this is definitely involving people that you're connected to. It's about growth. It's about communication. It's about support. I feel like some of you might struggle with receiving help and receiving support. And I think you need to recognize that you need to have support in order to move forward. I mean, of course you can probably do it by yourself, right? But I feel like you need support. You're moving forward. You're determined to move forward. You're determined to get whatever this is accomplished. There's some kind of decision that you're needing to make, though. You're needing to be mindful of what you, not just what you want in a practical sense, but what you need in an emotional sense. Not what you want, not just what you need with practical support, but with emotional support too. It's like you don't want your heart to betray you. You've made it. You're your desire to connect to people and feel some sort of sense of belonging, or just to the need to feel connected to people, might be connecting you to the wrong people. Like, I feel like you have good supportive people, but I also feel that there's other people in your life that might not be as supportive as you need for them to be. And it's like amplifying, it's like these people are almost like amplifying your fears and making it to where you're hesitating taking the next step, because there is a next step that you need to take. I feel like you're waiting for an opportunity to present itself, but I feel like you're the one that kind of needs to take that initial step forward. But in order to take that initial step forward, I feel like you need not just practical support, not just consistency, but emotional support as well. Let me just a little bit more your energy right now. What's going on with you? What are you focused on? You're definitely stepping into a big change. You've been putting in a lot of work. But yeah, it's like there's people that it's like there's some sort of connections, or it might be like connections from the past with people that have let you down. We have all 4 threes here, by the way. So this definitely is regards to the people that you're connected to or have been connected to in the past. It's like you're scared to walk through the door. You're scared to take the next step because you keep because either there's people that are like waiting for you to fail, or you've been let down in the past, and so you're hesitant to take that next step. And so you're continuing to see whatever it is that you want as being something out of reach. It's your traditional beliefs about yourself that are keeping you stuck. What's the energy of the people around you? I definitely feel that there's love around you. But there's also people, yeah, you have a mix of people. You have genuine, authentic, loving people in your circle, but you also have people that are very controlling, power struggles. People that don't want you It's like there's some kind of change. You have been working on yourself. You have been working on something. You've been putting in a lot of effort, and you're changing and you're growing and you're evolving. But not everybody wants to see you change because they've gotten attached to the person that you have been. And they got comfortable with telling these stories. And it's like there's people that are limiting your growth and not supporting your growth. And so your guidance is to be willing to let that go. And also get rid of the story you continue to tell yourself and in connection to these people. These people that have consistently let you down. You're not going to get the support from them because they don't want you to change. All right. I hope that helps. And I hope you have a wonderful week.